Don't be a coward and move into a treehouse mansion. Little Money, a rich suburban princess, randomly falls in love with Big Nick, a broke nomad who owns nothing but confidence and a backpack full of ramen. They get married, travel the world, and basically never stop running, eating, and posting inspirational quotes no one asked for. Eventually, Little Money's dad watches their Instagram stories, sighs deeply, and funds a luxury treehouse so they stop sleeping in public parks. Step 1. Kitchen. Cabinets against the trunk, washing machine on the left, wash clothes, don't wash your dignity. Mini fridge in the middle for veggies, leftovers, and emotional support ice cream. Upper shelf, perfect spot for the cooking oil she buys for aesthetic purposes. On the countertop, induction stove for actual meals instead of budget noodles. Above it, a tiny hood fan to defeat invisible smoke monsters. Side compartments store spices, skincare, and whatever multi-use nonsense Little Money buys on TikTok. Behind that, a raised platform with a sink carved right into it. Cut fruit, rinse vegetables, or cry into the faucet when adulthood hits. Mirror cabinet above because she refuses to eat without checking her eyeliner. Shelf below for toothbrushes, soap, and Big Nick's suspiciously cheap shampoo. Next to that, wall-mounted shower head. After a full day running from raccoons, stepping in mud, and trying to connect with nature, a hot shower slaps different. Under it sits a compact wall-hung toilet, elegant, space-saving, and impossible to miss. Fold-down seat in the middle, shower seat, toilet ally, emergency existential crisis bench. Open the hidden pull-out board and boom, dinner table for two. Romantic treehouse dining without fighting for elbow space. Step 2, bedroom. Galvanized steel pipes, eco-friendly wood veneer, mattress from Uncle Frank's garage, luxury basics. Ceiling fan above because humidity exists. This system allows one person to sleep lying down while the other sleeps in a hammock like a bat. Zero disturbance, maximum weird flex. Along the bark is a full-height wardrobe. Her outfits stack like they're preparing for Fashion Week. Cabinet doors hide the chaos, and a carved wall niche acts as the nightstand for phones, water bottles, and midnight snacks. Switches right beside the pillows so no one has to do a ninja roll at 3 a.m. to turn off the lights. Soft padded wall wrap means no concussions during sleep. Floor hatch opens to the lower level. Instant access to the world below. Behind the toilet, 2 hydraulic rods allow the hatch to lift like a car trunk. Descending has never been so dramatic. Treehouse complete. Water, cooking, washing, sleeping, bathroom, and storage all crammed into nature's apartment. If this treehouse makes your bedroom look boring, go ahead and subscribe. It won't build you a treehouse, but it'll make you feel better about yours.
Be real man. Live in floating train in the middle of ocean. My guy, Victor. One day, Victor goes talk to clouds. Everything normal, wind good, confidence high. Then, boom, he spots a train floating on the ocean. His brain says, who absolute legend parked a train in the sea? Then, reality hits. No return, no rescue, just Victor and wet train. So, what does Victor do? Of course, he renovates like any other human. Then, he does something even crazier. He brings his wife and 6 kids. Because apparently, stress is free. Section 1, the master zone. Waterproof integrated wall panels. Built-in shower, sink, toilet. Congrats! You now have a bathroom that rocks with the waves. Anti-corrosion flooring on the ground. Warm, cozy. Smells less like regret. Borrow 1 bed. That's Victor and his wife's sleeping zone. Next to it, a small grooming corner, because even in survival mode, you must look fresh. Typical princess logic. Wardrobe on the side. All clothes inside. Doors closed. Dust cries outside. Gypsum ceiling. Soft lighting. This train car is now master bedroom. If this floating madness makes you hard to survive, share this with that friend who can't even assemble IKEA. Section 2. Kids' sleeping quarters. Galvanized steel frames wrapped in eco-wood panels, built to survive storms and sibling fights. 2 mattresses, boom. Kids' beds, soft padding on the wall. Safety first, because children bounce. Below the beds, drawers for clothes. Chaos contained. Metal safety rails. Nobody falling into ocean today. Next, study areas. 2 desks, shelves, lighting. If study environment is good, Harvard, MIT, whatever. At least that's what parents tell themselves. Wardrobes on the side. Shelves for books. This is kids zone number 1. Then 4 more kids rooms. Separated. Boys here, girls there. Privacy achieved. Peace almost achieved. Section 3, the working and food zone. At the end, a vertical storage rack for fresh seafood. Yes, they catch fish from the ocean, like main characters. Tall cabinets on the side, diving gear, equipment, everything stored. 2 kids hate studying, so they fish day and night. Welcome to family economy. Along the wall, L-shaped kitchen cabinets. Sink, stove, storage. Upper cabinets close. Kitchen becomes separate zone. 10-seat dining table. Yes, 10. Whole family eating together, laughing, arguing, surviving. Also works as online class zone, because Wi-Fi somehow still exists. Final result, 1 floating tray. Bathroom, bedrooms, study zones, kitchen, dining hall. Entire family living on the ocean. Only one thing left. That is to subscribe to my guy, or this train might drift into your neighborhood next.
Grow up, bro, and move into a forest house already. This is Alex, a guy who took off-roading way too seriously. 1 bad jump, 1 bad landing, car destroyed. Alex hanging from a tree like a confused raccoon. Luckily, a local forest ranger named Aaron finds him, feeds him, raises him, teaches him survival. 10 years later, Alex is back, and he's building his own forest home. Step 1, the sleeping zone. Galvanized steel pipes welded horizontally and vertically, strong enough to survive storms, monkeys, and bad life decisions. Wrapped in metal wood composite panels, soft fabric padding inside, cream-colored, surprisingly cozy. Throw on a thick mattress. That's the bed. Below it, layers of stored clothes, extra insulation. Sleep hits different when you're above ground. Bananas hang from the ceiling. Yes, payment to the forest. Respect the ecosystem. A small slide on the side, because stairs are boring and leg day matters. Quick check, if this forest house already looks insane, maybe tap like before a squirrel moves in. Step 2. The study zone. Alex calls in his buddy Mark. They haul massive wooden poles from the mountain. Vertical supports, horizontal boards, boom. A full bookshelf, packed with survival guides, engineering manuals, and how not to die in the woods books. Step 3. Entertainment and dining. Extra tree trunks become support columns. Overhead, a projector screen and projector. This is movie night, deep forest edition. Below, a movable tree stump table. Pull it out, family dinner. Push it back, space restored. The side cabinet doubles as a TV stand. Zero wasted space. Step 4. The kitchen. Custom combo cabinet. Countertop cutout. Sink installed. Next to it, an induction cooktop. One pan, one button. Forest meals solved. Above, ready-made wall cabinets. Spices, utensils, daily supplies. Everything hidden, nothing messy. Step 5. The bathroom. A reinforced wall structure. Decorated with thick wooden pillars. Sliding entry. Hidden squat-type toilet with cover. Lift the lid. Business time. Walls tiled in matching tones. Shower installed. Glass ripple door. Light passes through. Privacy stays intact. Step 6. Storage and wardrobe. Metal wall-mounted racks. All hanging storage. Long jackets, no wrinkles. Short clothes, easy access. Below, storage boxes for Alex's top-secret survival gear. Adjustable shelves. Dust-proof fabric curtains. Simple, clean, practical. Final touch. The atmosphere. Artificial grass flooring. Tiered ceiling panels. Surrounding LED light strips with color change. Branches. Green leaves. Forest vibes maxed out. This isn't just a treehouse. It's a fully functional forest survival home. Kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, dining area, entertainment zone. All hidden in nature. Subscribe now or this forest house might start calling you at 3 a.m.
Mike is a hardcore engineer, the kind who treats the office like home. Eating, sleeping, working, repeating. 7 days, 7 nights, no sunlight, no sanity. And then one tiny mistake. Boom, he glitches into heaven. Sounds nice, right? Wrong. Even heaven has a housing crisis. Everyone's working, everyone's hustling, no apartments left. So Mike does what engineers do best. He builds. Step 1. Galvanized steel pipes as the base. 4 support legs welded in the center. Each leg has a rotating balance joint. Spin, adjust, spin again. The structure stays perfectly level, even floating in midair. Physics is crying in the corner. On top of that, a titanium alloy frame. Light, strong, overkill. Glass windows, glass doors. Welcome to Sky Real Estate. Quick pause. If this build already impressed you, maybe hit like now before gravity gives up entirely. Step 2. On the single sink installed. Walk in, wash vegetables, wash hands, wash regret. Below the counter, more cabinets for daily supplies. Close the doors, everything disappears. Next to it, a built-in washing machine. Wash, spin, done. On the right side, an induction cooktop. One button, one pan, Mike's legendary survival meals solved. Bathroom time. In-wall shower installed. Below that, a toilet. Yes, sit-down showers, because engineers are tired. Pull out the side panel. Boom. Dining table unlocked. Eat here, work here, fold it back, space restored. Step 3. Bed zone. Galvanized steel pipes welded into a bed frame. Horizontal, vertical, extra scraps used as reinforcement. Wrapped in metal finish panels. Clean, industrial, indestructible. Lift the lid. Inside, seasonal clothes, extra blankets, life clutter. Close it, gone. Borrow a mattress. That's the bed. Below, a massive drawer. Tools, gear, engineer treasures. Against the wall, a full wardrobe. Mike's jackets and shirts finally behave. Glass cabinet doors. Dust stays out, style stays in. Next to it, floating shelves, books, guides, tutorials. Because let's be honest, if the strategy is good enough, no mission is impossible. Final result, a floating house. Tiny, suspended, but fully functional. Kitchen, bathroom, bed, storage, workspace. No wasted space, no ground needed. One last thing. You have to subscribe or this house might start floating into your dreams tonight.
8 kids, 1 room. Yes, 8 kids. At first, the parents thought 5 children was the limit. Then life said, surprise, comrade. Triplets unlocked. Now we have 8 tiny humans. Every single night, wrestling championship. Pillows flying, screaming, psychological damage everywhere. Parents finally said, no more suffering. We redesign. Step 1. Cut a window straight through the wall. Airflow improved. Sanity partially restored. Install one press folding window. Up, it's a window. Down, boom. Balcony vibes. Kids touch sunlight again. Phones crying in corner. Next, steel frame beds. Galvanized steel. Because weak metal is for weak souls. Anchor everything into the wall. Expansion bolts everywhere. If earthquake comes, bed still standing. Wrap with eco panels. Strong, clean, survives childhood. Beds stacked smart. Under bed drawers everywhere. Socks, toys, secrets, probably snacks. Power outlets installed at head level. Night lights. No stumbling in darkness like confused bear. Now, study zone. Wall-length desks. 8 seats. If learning environment is good, even potato can enter top university. Between beds, soft panels. Each child gets personal space. Middle section, drawer stairs. Storage plus ladder. Efficiency level Soviet engineering. Bathroom, separate zone. Brick walls. Tiles everywhere. Durable for 100 years. Boys one side, girls other side. Peace treaty signed. Smart frosted glass. Privacy on, drama off. Add stairs. Easy access. No head bumps. No regrets. Final result, 8 kids, each with sleep space, study space, shared fun space. Same room, zero madness. Parents finally breathe. This is not bedroom. This is survival architecture.
This might be the wildest apartment flex you will ever see. After grinding for 10 straight years, little Nick finally saved enough money to buy a place in a megacity and rented a flying Lamborghini to land on it. Sounds impressive until you hear the size. 0.00 square meters. Yeah, that is not a typo. That is a human-sized filing cabinet. The building looks like stacked lockers, and everyone literally sleeps hanging on doors. After months of sleeping like a coat, his back gave up. The smell situation? We do not even talk about that. So he snapped and rebuilt his entire life. Step 1. Cross-weld galvanized steel beams. No mercy, no fear. Borrow expansion bolts. Bolt everything into the wall like it owes rent. Add a concrete base. Install a thermal aluminum window. Suddenly, there is airflow. There is light. There is hope. Against the wall, build a compact sink. Now, brushing teeth does not feel like a survival challenge. Above it, a mirror cabinet hides daily essentials. Install a toilet. Install a shower. Yes, a real shower. Copper tone tiles on the wall for style. A folding door for dry and wet separation. Now, this space does not smell like regret anymore. Extend the base cabinets. Below, a mini fridge. A washer. Because even tiny homes deserve dignity. If you are still watching and thinking, I could never live like this, share this with the friend who deserved this luxury. Step 2. Against the wall, build a tall storage cabinet. Bottom section, very questionable shoes. Top section, drinks and snacks. Side storage for bags and daily carry. Close the doors and boom, visual piece. Add a built-in bench. Shoes on, shoes off. Open the panel and suddenly it becomes a dining surface. Friends over? No problem. Fold it back and space magically returns. Wood look flooring goes down. Hooks by the door for bags and umbrellas. Everything finally has a place. Step 3. More galvanized steel. Weld the bed frame directly into the structure. Wrap it in eco wood panels, built to last decades. Borrow a mattress. That is the bed. Soft wall padding means no head injuries at night. Cut a recessed wall niche. Now there's a place for books. Yes, reading happens here. Growth arc unlocked. Near the window, install a hanging rail. Clothes go up, light still comes in. Smart. Against the wall, build a compact work zone. Good lighting, clean surface. Because with the right setup, even tiny rooms produce big dreams. If this transformation surprised you, subscribe. Because this was not an apartment. This was a survival upgrade. Tiny space, full life, zero excuses. Subscribe, or this will be your future apartment.
Imagine working 10 years straight in a megacity, calling every cousin on planet Earth for a loan, finally scraping enough cash together, only to bring your family over and realise your new home is basically a vertical coffin. That's little Nick right here. His wife and kid walked in, looked around, and mentally rage quit. The entire apartment could only fit a coffin, a literal coffin. So they had to sleep standing up like penguins on vacation. Not exactly the family dream, but instead of crying into instant noodles, he got to work. Step 1. Build storage that doubles as a spine saver. Vertical cabinets against the wall, galvanised steel beams welded like a mad scientist. Support panels inside, eco wood board wrapped outside. Now watch this bit. 2 foldable mattresses. Top bunk for the late night dad returning from war, bottom bunk for mum and the tiny tornado. When folded, the space turns from survival mode to semi-normal family living. Kid finally gets space to touch grass indoors. Share this with your mate who complains their room is too small while living in a literal mansion. Step 2. The windowsill becomes the island of productivity. Throw down a foldable desktop, pull up a long bench, and suddenly it is an office, dining table, and therapy couch all in one. Dad works there, mum feeds the kid there, everyone does life there. Then it folds away like nothing ever happened. Step 3. Overhead storage because gravity is free real estate. Cabinets up to the ceiling, winter blankets up top, dad's questionable shirt collection on the left, mum's skirts and dresses in the centre, kids' tiny fits on the right. Glass doors for dust control, drawers below for underwear and socks. Clean as a crime scene on CSI. Step 4. The great bathroom kitchen combo. Tile the walls and floor. Leftover tiles become a budget cabinet. Cut a countertop and drop in a sink. Add an induction cooker. Now it's a kitchen. Open the lower doors and boom, pots and pans stored like a pro. Install upper cabinets. One side for toothbrushes and makeup, the other side for chili oil and soy sauce. Because balance. Smart mirror installed because beauty matters even in survival mode. Washer below for laundry. Entrance floor gets a squat toilet. Yes, you heard that right. A squat toilet at the entrance. Then a wall-mounted shower. After a full day outside, Dad showers with the enthusiasm of a man reborn. In the end, the coffin apartment becomes a functioning ecosystem. Sleeping zone, study zone, dining zone, laundry zone, cooking zone, shower zone. All inside what used to be a shoebox. If this does not make you rethink your complaints about your bedroom, give it a like or you'll be assigned the standing sleep experience next. Subscribe if you dare, mate.
2 kids, 1 bedroom, 1 tiny mistake from mom, and boom, bonus baby unlocked. Only problem, the house has exactly 1 bedroom and the usual layout was so bad the room basically functioned as a prison cell with plushies. Kids fought daily, mom rage quit life, dad stared at the ceiling reconsidering the marriage. So they called the legendary aunt, also known as the family's secret contractor, with one mission: make this room livable. Step 1. Build a loft platform so strong it could survive a toddler tornado. Steel tubes for the frame, cross supports underneath, eco wood panels outside. Add breathable flat bases so the mattresses do not turn into swamp bread. Jump online and grab 2 comfy twin mattresses. Boom, bed soft. Against the wall, build a mini shelf so the kids can read before bed, because a kid with books is less likely to become a menace to society. Plug sockets at the headboard so they can charge devices without launching themselves across the room. Soft wall padding so nighttime rolling does not turn into WWE. Under both beds, drawers for underwear, socks, and mystery toys that smell weird. Pull out, throw in, close, done. If you complain about your room being small, send this video to your parents and apologize for lying. Step 2. Divide the room without actually dividing the room. Mesh safety ropes around the loft edges for protection. Stairs with built-in drawers for toys, crayons, and broken action figures. Add a slide on one side because childhood is short and therapy is expensive later. Step 3. Full height wardrobe on the long wall. Seasonal blankets up top, left side kid A's clothes, right side kid B's clothes. No more he stole my hoodie battles. Glass fronts for visibility and dust control. Then extend into a shared study corner. 2 chairs, 2 lamps, 2 minds trying not to fail school. Above it, slim cabinets for snacks and stationery. Below it, bookshelves for school books and random dinosaur encyclopedias. Finally, slap a chalkboard on the wall because imagination does not run on Wi-Fi. Result, sleeping zone, study zone, play zone, storage zone. Inside, 1 bedroom. Mom stops screaming, dad stops pretending to nap in the bathroom. Kids stop drop-kicking each other every 3 minutes. If that ain't a win, I don't know what is. If this made you feel grateful for your room, go ahead and drop a like. Don't worry, it's free and your phone will not explode. Subscribe for more chaotic architecture content, champ.
Be bold. Move into a literal water well room. Little Nick, a spoiled rich kid, storms out after arguing with his parents, flies to London, and immediately goes broke. With 0 money and 0 common sense, he ends up working construction, eating instant noodles, and questioning life choices. But because the universe has humour, the landlord's daughter, Amelia, falls madly in love with him. She even gifts him a wedding suite, also known as a water well room. Size, 1.4 metres by 1.4. Not even 2 square metres. Oliver lies down and his legs enter another dimension. Do they care? Absolutely not. They are in love, delusional, and deeply unprepared for adulthood. Step 1. Little Nick builds a bed frame using galvanised square tubing welded tight. Second aunt loans him a few expansion bolts, so he drills into the wall like he's defusing a bomb. Eco wood panels outside, breathable slat base on top, mattress from the charity shop. Result, a bed that doesn't smell like sadness or mould. He adds 2 squishy cushions along the wall, so sleeping doesn't feel like headbutting a radiator. A safety strap along the edge, so no one becomes a sleepwalking pancake. Opposite the bed, a storage cabinet for their clothes. Sliding doors so you instantly punch yourself in the ribs in this tiny cube. Under the bed, hidden shelves for underwear, socks, snacks, and Amelia's emergency chocolate stash. If your bedroom is bigger than a kitchen sink, congratulations, you're living in luxury. Maybe drop a like so the algorithm stops bullying small rooms. Step 2. Kitchen. Yes, somehow. A ground cabinet against the wall, single burner induction hob up top, meals sorted. Next to it, a deep stainless sink for veggies and dishes. Upper cabinets for spices, toiletries, life problems. Close them, dust gone. Mini fridge slides in below. Wall mirror plus tiny shelf creates a vanity zone, so Amelia can argue about eyeliner while Oliver boils noodles. Step 3. Shower and throne, same area because physics. A recessed wall shower head for rinsing off life's regrets. A wall-hung toilet with a smart little twist, 2 sliding rails behind it. Little Nick can raise it, lower it, or swivel slightly to stare at the view. Never be a frog stuck in a well, be a frog with adjustable seating. Step 4. Pull out desk panel from the kitchen cabinet, instantly becomes dining table, work table, or argue about bills table. Chopped chili homemade because no spice equals no life. Laptop goes on, productivity goes up. Room still looks like an escape room. End result, 2 humans, 1 water well bedroom, 5 full functions. Sleep, cook, wash, store, work. Tiny? Yes. Ridiculous? Absolutely. Functional? Surprisingly, yes. If this doesn't make you feel grateful for your current house, go ahead and subscribe. Your rent won't decrease, but your standards might.
20 kids, 1 house, and somehow 0 silence. It started innocent. They thought 5 kids was the limit, then 10. Then life said, nah, let's speedrun this. Boom, 20 kids. So the parents did what any brave soul would do. They panic bought 10 bunk beds and instantly turned the house into a human storage warehouse. Kids stacked like Wi-Fi routers. No privacy, no peace. Just elbows, feet, and midnight arguments over who touched whose pillow. After 3 sleepless nights, Dad snapped. Step 1, borrow a shipping container. Yes, a real one. Strip both side panels. Suddenly you've got structure. Underneath, 1 long, extra wide study desk. This is now the learning zone. 20 kids rotate in shifts. Group study, group chaos. But somehow, progress. Add a rolling TV. Mom becomes the teacher. Dad becomes the exhausted assistant. If this part makes sense to you, you're already a parent. If you're watching this and thinking, wow, my kids are quiet, hit like before the universe hears you. Step 2, against the wall, build sleeping pods using galvanized steel frames. Bolt them in like they owe child support. Wrap everything in eco wood panels. Soft padding on the walls because nobody wants a concussion at midnight. 9 beds on one side, 9 on the other. Between the beds, built-in wardrobes. Clothes, blankets, chaos. Hidden. Close the doors, instant visual sanity. Step 3, in the center, 1 shared double bed, reserved for the 2 kids who absolutely cannot sleep near others without starting a civil war. Glass partitions go up. Tempered glass. Stay clear. Now they can see everyone without touching anyone. Throw in 2 lounge chairs. Congratulations, you've accidentally created a negotiation room. If this setup feels insane, comment respect because raising 1 kid already feels illegal. Step 4, connect both sides with overhead walkways. Yes, walkways, so siblings can visit each other instead of climbing overheads like parkour athletes. Install glass railings. Safety first, drama second. Finish with a central staircase. Now movement is controlled. Accidents reduced. Parents still tired. End result, 20 kids, each with their own sleeping zone. Shared study areas, controlled chaos. Is it perfect? No. Is it functional? Absolutely. If you made it to the end, subscribe because if this family survives, so can your rent. How do you live in a 4 square meter coffin apartment? After years of grinding in California, little Nick finally saves enough to buy himself a home. He walks in smiling, and reality punches him in the face. The entire apartment, barely 2 square meters. You can't cook, you can't stretch, you can't even lose your keys properly. But panic is expensive, so creativity clocks in. Step 1, against the wall, build a bed frame using galvanized steel. Back-to-back angle supports. Bolt them into the wall like it owes you rent. Wrap it with eco wood panels. Drop in solid boards on top. Boom. Instant tatami platform. Big suitcases, seasonal clothes, all hidden underneath. Easy pull, 0 clutter. At the foot of the bed, a shoe cabinet, because shoes deserve respect. On the wall, a pegboard, hats, bags, daily chaos, all hung neatly. Borrow a soft mattress, add wall padding. Now sleeping doesn't feel like a prison sentence. Wood trim finishes it clean. Small space, big dignity. Step 2, rip out the old window. Borrow a little sky. Push the structure outward. Now there's a tiny balcony. Dry clothes, breathe air, close it up, and it becomes sealed storage. That's multitasking. Step 3, simple recessed ceiling, because style still matters. Room's tiny, but AC is non-negotiable. Extended vent so it actually looks intentional. In the corner, a full-height wardrobe. Daily clothes up top. 2 baskets in the middle for underwear. Close the doors, instant visual peace. Step 4, extend a compact desk. Drawers swallow tools and cables. Work from home? Easy. Slide an induction cooktop on top. Now, it's a kitchen. Breakfast, dinner, midnight noodles, handled. Above, slim cabinets. One side holds the water heater, the other eats pots and pans like a champ. Step 5, bathroom walls fully tiled. Waterproof, stress-proof. Install a smart toilet. Life upgrade unlocked. Marble counter. Built-in sink. All toiletries finally have a home. Cut a sidewall, add a shower. Yes, sitting showers. No fear, no slipping. Sliding door closes it off. Full bathroom. In a space smaller than most closets. Same footprint, completely different life. If this setup made you rethink your apartment, hit subscribe or your landlord is sending you this video next.
After 10 brutal years of grinding, our guy finally buys his luxury home in downtown California. 3 square meters, shaped like a confused horse. Regular furniture? Absolutely not. The only place he could lie down was the toilet. Yes, sleeping on the toilet, with bonus perfume included. One day, he snapped. Emotional damage reached max level. Everything got cleared. Full reset. Let's rebuild like a legend. Step 1, the front door opens outward. Add a digital lock because we live in the future. Against the wall, a half-height cabinet. Bottom shelves for shoes. Top shelves for premium tea and fancy bottles. Close the doors, dust stays outside. Open cubbies for keys, wallet, sanity. Add a small bench. Sit down. Change shoes like a civilized human. Pull the hidden panel. Boom! Dining table. Breakfast, lunch, midnight regret meals, all handled. Folded back, space unlocked again. Bathroom and kitchen walls, full tiles, durable, easy to clean. Marble countertop, built-in sink. Toiletries finally have a home. Install a smart toilet. Upgrade life immediately. Add a full coverage shower. Daily stress washes straight down the drain. Floor tiles only, because water does not negotiate with wood. Next, by the window, an L-shaped kitchen. Sink embedded. Induction cooktop. Suddenly, he's a home chef. Upper cabinets swallow all spices. Below, washing machine. Wash, dry, done. Mini fridge slides in next door. Glass folding door separates food from chaos. Now, the sleep zone. Galvanized steel frame. Bolted into the wall like it owes money. Expansion bolts everywhere. This bed is not moving, ever. Eco wood panels outside. Soft padding against the wall. Sleep quality instantly upgraded. A soft mattress on top. Yes, even with company, still comfortable. Carve a small wall niche. Wood shelves. Night essentials live here. Power outlet at the head. Phone charging, lights off. No fishing for cables in darkness. Small projector at the foot. Lie down, movie theater unlocked. Height is generous. No head bumps, no regrets. Full height wardrobe against the wall. Daily clothes hang neatly. Thick blankets go below. Doors closed, dust defeated. Pull open the middle panel. Surprise, it's a desk. Work mode activated. Earn money, pay bills. Fold it back, space restored. Add a ladder. Climb up. Feels dramatic. Feels intentional. Final result, private bathroom. Full kitchen. Sleeping zone. Work zone. Entertainment zone. Same tiny footprint, completely different life. If this redesign blew your mind, drop a like, or this apartment becomes your next home.
Be a man and move into a toilet room. Jake did exactly that. To protect the only child and chase real love, Jake pretended to be broke and married into his partner Emma's family. And credit where it's due, the in-laws treated him like their own son. No judgment, no side eyes. But the house? Absolute madness. Total usable area? Less than 3 square meters. What fits inside? 1 toilet. That's it. Sleeping position? Legs bent. Full shrimp mode. Every single night. So yeah, enough suffering. Time to redesign reality. Step 1. Right at the entrance. Marble floor tiles. Wall tiles all the way up. Waterproof. Durable. Zero nonsense. Add a folding door. Boom. Instant bathroom. The floor gets recessed. Squat toilet installed. In-wall shower system added. After a long, exhausting day, Jake comes home, turns on the water, and finally feels like a human again. The entrance door opens outward. Password lock installed. No keys, no drama. Step 2. Above the counter. Wall cabinets. Daily supplies. Soap, toothpaste, cooking oil, spices. Everything disappears inside. Mirror cabinet included. So you can stare at yourself and question every life choice you ever made. Below the counter, washer-dryer combo. Wash, dry, wear. No balcony, no waiting, no excuses. Step 3. Against the wall, a low storage cabinet. Grab a few soft cushions and boom, sofa mode unlocked. Pull it out, instant bed for guests or parents. Push it back, zero space wasted. Underneath, storage for clothes, random stuff, and family chaos. Add a fold-down table. Now this is the dining table. Study desk. Family meeting zone. Eat here, study here, fold it back up, space unlocked again. Wall shelves above. Books go there. Knowledge storage activated. Projector mounted overhead. Congratulations, this toilet room is now a family movie theater. Step 4. Galvanized steel pipes fixed to the wall. Yes, he begged for expansion bolts. Yes, they're locked in tight. Wrapped with eco-friendly solid wood panels. Clean, strong, built to last. Soft mattress on top. That's the couple's bed. Jake and Emma sleep comfortably. Stretch, roll, no head bump. bumps, no regrets. Step 5. Window side safety barrier installed. Wall padding added. Sleep quality upgraded instantly. Bedside niche with switches and sockets. Phone charging, light control, doubles as a bedside table. Clothing rod by the window. 4 people, daily outfits. Easy access, no digging. Step 6. Wall-mounted bookshelf. All work documents fit neatly. Fold-out shelf becomes a work desk. Jake works here, earns here, supports the family here. Folded back, space restored. Add a ladder, going up and down is easy. No fear, no struggle. Final result, a toilet-sized room turned into a real home. Bathroom, kitchen, beds, workspace, storage, entertainment. This isn't just design, this is survival art. If this didn't blow your mind, then honestly, you've seen too much. End of story.
2 kids, 1 bedroom. Room size, 3.2 by 3.9 meters. That's not a bedroom, that's a slightly upgraded shoebox. To squeeze both kids in, mom dragged in 2 beds. Result, 0 privacy. Walkway tighter than airplane legroom. Wardrobe or desk? Pick one. You can't have both. The brother and sister argued so much, the room turned into a daily UFC event. Mom walked in once and emotionally passed out. So yeah, everything got clear. Time for a full reset. First, the ceiling gets a clean gypsum border. Not just for looks, the fan coil unit is pre-installed. Air vents extended so cooling actually works. Comfort matters, people. Second, custom galvanized steel bed frames. Built like a tank. No shaking, no drama. Wrapped in eco-friendly wood panels. Durable enough to survive childhood. Every gap underneath, seasonal clothes storage. Nothing wasted. 2 foldable soft mattresses on top. Boom. 2 solid beds. Wall-side soft padding so nobody wakes up feeling like they fought the wall and lost. Third, a tall divider cabinet between the beds. Instant zoning, instant privacy. Also quietly teaching the kids that reading beats becoming a love brain disaster later in life. Power sockets at the headboards. Phones charge overnight. No crawling around like raccoons. Drawers underneath, perfect for hiding kids' secrets. And yes, we know there are secrets. Add foldable windows, light when open, peace when closed. They can study together or shut it and pretend the other doesn't exist. End wall, full height bookshelf. Every textbook, every notebook. No excuses. Fourth, 2 curved night lights in the middle. Midnight bathroom trips without smashing toes. Wooden box steps double as storage drawers. Climb up, stash toys, repeat. Childhood preserved. Quick check. If this setup is smarter than your house, go ahead and like it. Your future self will thank you. Fifth, at the foot of the bed, 2 wide study desks. Each kid gets their own zone. Separate focus, separate dreams. Sand curtains pull shut at night so sleep stays peaceful. Sixth, opposite wall, full height wardrobe. Top for off-season bedding, clothes separated properly. Short, long, folded, hung. Drawers for personal items. Sliding doors keep dust out and sanity intact. Final result, same room, 0 fighting, real privacy, study space, storage everywhere. 2 kids, 1 room. Both growing up happy. And if this design just saved your household from chaos, subscribe, because silence is priceless.
Go bolder. Live inside an oil tanker. Alex strapped pots and pans to his hacked-up bicycle and said, "I'm seeing America. National parks, desert roads, freedom vibes." 5 miles in, bike dies. Middle of nowhere. No town, no signal, no hope. Then, like a movie cameo, an oil tanker pulls over. Driver takes one look at Alex and goes, "Bro, just live in the truck." Step 1. Borrow a massive chainsaw and cut open the tanker rest area. Lay down wooden flooring so you're not sleeping like a feral raccoon. Build the structure using galvanized steel pillars. Bolt everything down with expansion screws. No shaking, no dying. Wrap it all in eco-friendly panels so it looks less Mad Max, more Airbnb. Inside, a full-height wardrobe. Bottom shelves hide blankets nobody's used in years. Middle section hangs Alex's daily outfits. Close the dark glass doors. Dust stays outside. Dignity stays inside. Both sides of the bed, snacks, because midnight hunger does not negotiate. Power outlets by the headboard. Phone charging, lights off. Mattress on top, soft wall padding behind. Congratulations, you now sleep better than people with rent. If this already feels insane, tap like. Your landlord is sweating right now. Step 2. Kitchen and bathroom zones get tiled. Custom cabinet along the wall. Mini fridge underneath. Countertop gets 2 cutouts. 1 sink, 1 induction cooktop. Open shelves above for spices. Cook at home, save money, flex on gas prices. Steel security door outside, because you live in a truck, not a fairy tale. Step 3. Upgrade the throne. Wall-mounted toilet because floor space is expensive. Built-in shower system next to it. Marble counter. Integrated sink. Mirror cabinet swallows every hygiene item you own. You can shower, shave, and rethink life choices in one spot. Step 4. Partition wall in the center. Motion sensor lights so midnight bathroom trips don't ruin your soul. Under the bed, a rolling mega drawer. Rarely used bedding goes inside. Daily clothes up front. Washer-dryer combo installed. Wash, dry, wear. 0 excuses. Pull out tabletop slides out. Eat here, work here, grind here. Slide it back in, and the space disappears like student loan money. Share this with the friend who says, "I could never live small." They already do, just with more excuses. This oil tanker setup, a fully mobile home. No mortgage, no traffic, no neighbors arguing through drywall. Subscribe if you want freedom. Ignore it if you're cool paying rent forever.
Go bolder. Living in a 3 square meter coffin apartment in California, Alex and Lily saved money like monks. No takeout, no vacations, no fun. After years of grinding, they finally bought a place. And by place, I mean 6 square meters. Big enough for memories, not big enough for a real bed. Even a 100-year-old coffin would ask for legroom. The whole family ended up sleeping on the floor. Even Auntie took one look and said, "Nah, we fix this." Step 1. The sleep zone becomes a half-height wooden platform. Against the wall sits a breathable sofa bed. Soft cushions on top, couch by day, pull it out, kids' bed by night. Slide open the drawers underneath. One side stores pillows and blankets, the other hides Alex's emergency underwear stash. Across from it, a custom combo cabinet. Bottom shelves for everyday clothes, top shelves for school books. Flip the middle panel down, boom, instant study desk. Halfway through, pause the video and drop a like. If your room is smaller than your ego, you're legally required. Step 2. Galvanized steel tubes form the frame, bolted tight with expansion screws, wrapped in eco-friendly wood panels. Soft padding along the wall so nobody wakes up fighting drywall. A mattress goes on top, now the parents actually sleep like humans. A wall niche gets carved for bedtime essentials. Switches and outlets right by the head.
head. Lights off, phone charging, zero effort. Add a ladder and wooden guardrail, high enough to walk under without cracking your skull. Curtain closes, instant privacy upgrade. Step 3. Bathroom and kitchen zones get fully tiled. An L-shaped marble countertop slides in. Ceramic sink embedded clean. All skincare products finally have a home. Under the counter, a washer-dryer combo handles family laundry in one go. A wall-mounted toilet saves space. Built-in rain shower goes above. Glass folding door seals smells and splashes. Hooks by the entrance catch keys and bags like a responsible adult. Quick reminder, share this with that friend who says small homes can't work. Step 4. By the window, a full custom cabinet wall. Single bowl sink, induction cooktop, mini fridge underneath. Upper and side cabinets swallow oil, salt, sauces, and regrets. Cook at home, eat healthier, save money. Coffin apartments don't need pity, they need brains. Subscribe right now, or you'll end up measuring homes in square centimeters like Alex did.